Welcome back to my channel. Let's focus on a fascinating shift in global alliances as German Chancellor Olaf Scholz touches down in New Delhi with a mission to secure India as Germany's next big strategic partner. Why is this visit so monumental? Scholz is here to make a bold pivot, turning away from a heavy reliance on China and placing his bet on India as the world's next big economic powerhouse. And here's where it gets interesting. While Germany is rolling out the red carpet for Modi, Canada's Trudeau is floundering in diplomatic isolation after his recent attempts to tarnish India's image. Germany's arrival underscores a clear message. Modi's India is a growing force, and the West knows it. Trudeau's misfire only makes Modi's success look bigger, as he seamlessly secures alliances from Moscow to Berlin, turning India into a global power hub that no one can afford to ignore. This is a power play like we've never seen, and you're about to get all the details. With its latest Focus on India strategy, Germany is showing a willingness to elevate its relationship with India to unprecedented heights. Chancellor Scholz's visit comes with promises of a potential defense deal that could see German submarines being built in India, a bold gesture that speaks volumes about Germany's faith in India's stability and capability. In addition to defense, Scholz's team is also pursuing partnerships in clean energy, semiconductors, AI, and more. While Germany has traditionally relied on China for trade and manufacturing, China's increasingly assertive stance in the Indo-Pacific has spurred Berlin to look for alternatives. India, with its vast, skilled workforce, massive market, and rapidly growing economy, offers Germany an attractive option for diversification. Scholz's visit also highlights a stark contrast with Canada's approach. Justin Trudeau is facing a major test of his leadership. Several Liberal MPs are now pressuring Trudeau to decide by October 28th if he'll remain at the helm, with insiders describing private meetings where MPs voiced concerns about Trudeau's dwindling popularity. After 9 years in power, Trudeau's leadership has faced increased criticism, especially as polls reveal the Conservative Party holds a commanding 19-point lead, a margin large enough to unseat dozens of Liberal MPs. Even some of Trudeau's allies within the Liberal caucus are warning that if he doesn't step down, the party could face significant losses in the next election. This unprecedented ultimatum highlights a crucial shift in Canadian politics. While Scholz and Germany look toward the future with India, Trudeau is left to reflect on his own political future. Should he fight to stay on, or make way for new leadership to take on Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre in a battle many see as pivotal for Canada's future? This makes us wonder, was the fight with India really worth it? While Modi deftly navigates relations with countries across the spectrum, embracing Putin in Moscow one day and meeting Scholz in New Delhi the next, Trudeau has been left scrambling. His recent accusations against India have not only fallen flat, but have also isolated Canada. Trudeau's attempt to turn the West against India has largely backfired, with countries prioritizing India's stability and economic promise over unsubstantiated claims. Consider Modi's recent diplomatic activity, meeting world leaders at the G7 in Italy, visiting Russia for the BRICS summit, extending support to Ukraine, attending the Quad summit, and now welcoming Germany's chancellor. These moves showcase Modi's ability to balance diverse alliances and further reinforce India's position as a bridge between East and West by having a strategic autonomy in foreign policy. Germany's willingness to share high-end technology and defense systems with India is a strong indicator of the trust and value it places in this partnership. The submarine deal could be just the beginning of a long-lasting defense relationship, one that highlights India's expanding role in global security, particularly in the Indo-Pacific. Furthermore, Germany has increased its annual visa quota for Indian workers from 20,000 to 90,000, opening avenues for skilled professionals and deepening economic ties. For India, access to high-end German technology is transformative, placing it on a fast track for growth in defense and tech. India's strategic importance in the Indo-Pacific is key to Germany's renewed interest. Scholz's planned visit to Goa to witness joint exercises between the Indian and German navies sends a strong message to the world, especially China. Both nations aim to ensure that the Indo-Pacific remains open, free, and secure. Scholz's emphasis on upholding a rules-based international order aligns Germany closely with India's goals, showcasing a collaborative approach to counter China's increasing assertiveness. India's rise as a diplomatic force stems from its ability to maintain positive relations with various global powers without becoming entangled in binding alliances. Modi's foreign policy of strategic autonomy has allowed India to foster meaningful relationships with both Western allies and Eastern giants, something Trudeau's Canada can only aspire to. With a booming economy, a youthful workforce, and the fourth largest military power in the world, India is a nation that no one wants to alienate. Unlike Trudeau, who has tried and failed to alienate India, Modi's approach emphasizes inclusivity and collaboration. As Chancellor Scholz leads Germany's pivot towards India, his visit signals that Germany, along with much of the world, recognizes India's critical role in shaping a balanced global order. Modi's nuanced, inclusive approach has helped India secure a place as a valued partner to nations across the geopolitical spectrum. For Canada, this serves as a lesson in diplomacy. Modi's focus on pragmatic partnerships has allowed India to emerge as a diplomatic powerhouse, leaving Trudeau's failed attempts to isolate India in the dust. So, as Germany courts India and the world looks on, it's clear. India is no longer just another player. It's a powerful partner with the potential to reshape global alliances with a firm hand, making Modi the modern-day Chanakya of politics, along with Doval and Jai Shankar.